That's your window motor. I hope that's right. That's what I'm doing. These aren't brand new. They're remanufactured. But they are OEM remanufactured parts, so hopefully that's a plus. My car's dirty, but whatever. There's a bolt down in here. It is a 9/32. Yes, buddy, my window doesn't go up. That's why we're doing this. Pop that out. This then slides backwards and completely out. Tabs will probably break off because it's old. And then you just kind of pop these out with a little flathead screwdriver. And there's a little push tab right there. And that's where we're at. So use a little tiny flathead for this. Let's see if you can see it. For this guy. Because I tore the shit out of mine. I don't really care. It's a daily driver. Alright, once you take that out, you just pull this out and the whole thing will come out with it. You got another screw along the back side of it there. And another one along the bottom. Okay, so once you got those 3 screws out, I think, the rest are just clips that pop in, and you just make your way all the way around the door until the whole thing comes off. Try and do it as even as possible and pulling straight out if you can. Alright, pop off the clip underneath here. These 3 screws will come out of these 3 holes, and then pop this thing off. Let's see what happens. Seems pretty simple. Alright, well, after leaving my window motor plugged in and then plugging my 3 plugs here into my switch, turning the key on, I realized that my motor is fine and there's nothing wrong with it. So, regulator. So I got a new one. I didn't put bolts in. They put bolts around here, which is fine, so take all those out. But this rivet, this rivet, this rivet, and I think there's one over there, hold the regulator to the door panel. I popped out this doodad, which is just a couple of clips and some rubber, like sealant, leather strip and whatever shit. Took one bolt out for this. Focus, dickhead. There you go. One bolt out for that. This thing is just your speaker. Kind of attaches here. Not a big deal. It all just kind of pops out. So, do is drop your window down. I don't know, whatever the gap is, maybe a quarter of the way down. You'll see these bolts in through there. One right here. Doesn't matter. Those are holding your window. There's the edge of your window. But once you get those clips off that hold in the window, right there, you pull the window up as far as you can. I used a high-powered suction cup to like hold it up there so it won't drop down into the door. You unclip some of these guys from like here. The door handle cable is gonna like we're gonna be left to deal with this turd. So what you're gonna do is pull up. I can't do it with my hand, but you're gonna pop this white thing out this way, like that, and then just pull the cable around a little slot. If you've ever done like a throttle cable or anything. This asshole clip right here. No, it doesn't want to do shit. That's fucking great. Awesome. Fuck you. This clip right here connected back to here. Don't care if you can see it or not. It's back there. It's what keeps this whole panel from swinging off. This is up here normally. It slides back, and then just give it a good tug and it'll come off. That way you can get to this whole thing. This design completely takes a shit, like it did right here. You can see the cable is totally fucked. Anyway, This is the last rivet, of course, the absolute worst. I've just gone at it with kind of a Dremel. This is the old rail anyway, so I don't need it. I don't really care if I chew the shit out of it. But what I don't want to do is break this off, which is starting to bend. Important when you reassemble that you make sure this guy, or you have some type of zip tie or something like that, that's going to hold it. Because if you don't, down in here, when your window is actually sliding up and down, it will catch this and it will stress out the motor. It will pull on this cable. It'll cause all kinds of problems. So something to keep in mind. Again,